This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
It's Barnes and Leslie, JB in the house, hanging out with us. Full show today. Jimmy, you know we're giving away money.
Where are you getting it? Is this out of the Fram account? What?
GetInTheRing.com. If you can get 10 questions about our show from the previous week in 60 seconds, you win $1,000. Yesterday, did not have a winner. So
felt bad about that.
I did, because he had such confidence, like they all do. We'll do it again. Next week is on Tuesday, because Monday is a holiday. If you would like to participate, take a second. Just go over to 99x.com and sign up, and that's it. And hopefully we'll have you on next Tuesday morning and give you a shot to win a grand from the Morning X.
We did give him a big shirt.
So are these specific questions about last week's show, or general questions about you guys?
No, not about us. Things that happened on the show. Here, let me give you a few from the guy.
Let's quiz Jimmy.
You didn't hear yesterday? You didn't hear him?
I don't think I heard that, yeah.
What former ER star was on last Monday from Best Of?
I would say it would be George Clooney.
Yep. We had a segment last week.
What do you mean just yep? That was a great guess.
Good guess.
Got to do this within 60 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we had a segment last week, biggest blank of the century.
Ooh.
Okay.
Loser?
Crime.
Pass. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
What famous actor's newsletter did Leslie sign up for? She mentioned it multiple times.
Timothy Chalamet.
No, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, of course.
Had the same ring to it. We posted a pic in social of us with a famous 99X artist. Who was it? You were in the picture.
Alanis Morissette.
There you go. We replayed a listener who went to her 90s prom with what 99X artist?
I know this answer. I forgot. Who was it?
Evan Dando.
Oh, yeah.
Who is the sponsor of Celebrity Sleaze?
GetInTheRing.com.
Dude, McDonald's.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I mean, every time you're here.
I know.
On Friday, we talked about bands and their blank songs.
Worst.
Saddest.
Oh, okay.
And what band's tickets did we reluctantly give away all last week?
Ooh.
Barnes complained about it all week.
Over and over.
I don't know.
Goo Goo Dolls.
Why are you complaining about that?
It was only the 20th time. I think everyone has them. You know what we should do? We should add in the rules that they can play the game themselves or they can defer to Jimmy, who I thought listened more than that.
Well, I got like 3 questions.
Do you know what that tells us? He doesn't listen to the show.
So tonight, something very epic is going to happen. I alluded to it a few minutes ago. My question to you, Jimmy, is Mrs. Barron prepared for pickleball against the Barneses?
It's on.
That's what I want. We're playing pickleball tonight. It's only my Heather and my third time to play pickleball against Jimmy and his wife.
Right.
Who you got?
Are you asking Leslie who she's got in this?
Oh, I thought you were looking at Jimmy.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying who you got.
I know who I got.
Well, I don't know. Jimmy, have you been playing, Jimmy? I need to know these things.
Yeah, we play.
Coming back from an injury, though.
But we play.
Okay, so he's been playing longer than you, Barnes.
Oh, he has.
100%. My wife hasn't played in a while.
But I just want to know, have you prepared her for my sports feel?
Competitiveness?
I'll give you, here's what I'm expecting. Have you seen those videos of like these really competitive couples playing and like the guy will hit the ball, slam the ball into the other guy's wife's face? And
yeah,
have you seen that?
Barnes.
And the guy will be like, dude, easy, it's my wife. And the other guy will be like, sorry. Point.
So thanks.
That's what it's going to be like.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Heather's not competitive, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you put some audio on this? Because remember the old game we used to do called Tennis or Sex?
Well,
no. What?
Oh,
Barnes.
I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But there's no grunting in pickleball, Leslie.
Maybe
not how you play.
You're a grunter?
Well, I'm a grunter just because I'm trying to stay alive. That's it. It's me actually gasping for air. It's not grunting and
Something tells me this will be a one and done because I am competitive. And I don't know that Mrs. Barron is ready. She has not seen that side of me.
She is very competitive. She is very competitive. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm thinking, Barnes, you have met your match.
We'll see.
I mean, see, Barnes has the size and wingspan advantage, and he's a better tennis player than I am. But he hasn't played pickleball, and I've been playing a lot of pickleball.
Only twice. I did go to a camp last week, though, 3 days in a row.
Went to a pickleball camp?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
In Florida.
Wow.
Three straight days.
The thing about pickleball, and I would imagine you'll agree with this, is that it's a very easy game to get good at, to at least get to the intermediate level.
I love it.
Right?
Just love it.
Yeah.
And I waited so long to play.
Yeah.
God, I need an update on this.
You'll get one.
But have you reserved like center court someplace where people can?
Oh yeah, with lights.
okay.
And the whole thing. I hired a line judge.
Yeah, good.
A line.
They're gonna bring out the lifeguard chair.
Is Heather competitive?
No. She closes her eyes. She closes her eyes when the ball's coming back towards her. I have to work on
But
that.
she too. She's because she's tall. So
5'8".
That's tall for a woman.
How tall is Mrs. Barron?
5'2".
Well, but
That's
she's
going to be
competitive.
interesting at the
She's
net.
a fighter.
Yeah, that's going to be very interesting at the net.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's on. By the way, if you see me limping tonight, right, it's because I still have a huge bruise on the side of my leg from being kicked under the table the other night from Mrs. Barron.
Oh, there is aggression there. What,
yeah.
She kicked you under the table for what?
We were out to dinner with a very good friend of mine, and he had his nephew in town, and his nephew had his fiance in town, whatever. Did I say dinner? We were out for brunch the other day. Why didn't I say dinner?
Whatever.
And so the wife, the fiance, ordered like the big Belgium waffle, like the one that covers the whole plate, with the whipped cream and the strawberry, whatever,
Yum.
chocolate, the whole 9 yards. And so she finished the whole thing. All right, she ate it all. And now I have to say that his fiance, she's a heavyset woman.
Dude.
So
Are you actually saying that on the air?
yes, I am.
Okay.
So I said, because she clearly liked the waffle, so I just said, like trying to make conversation, like, wow, that must have been good. I said, wow, you really killed that thing.
Oh, no, you did not.
Why would you do that?
My wife kicked me on, it was like I was...
Whiplash.
It looked like I got kicked by John Jones, okay, in the thigh. Like I took a spinning kick.
Could they see that she kicked you?
Well, the table, I think, at one point moved, but I said, it looks like you're really, it was good, right? It liked it. Later, she turns to me. She says, are you an effing R? Like, what's
Wow, you guys are very PC.
She's like,
Not.
you don't say, first of all, she says, you idiot. You don't say to a woman, you don't point out to a woman how much she ate.
True.
Number one.
Facts.
Right. And number two, you certainly don't point it out to a woman who clearly is a little overweight. Are you an idiot? I was just trying to...
You have no filter. You've never had a filter.
I was just trying to...
When you said it, was there silence at the table before the kick? Did everyone go,
Well, she immediately jumped in and redirected the conversation into something else. Like the minute I said that...
Your wife.
Kira changed the subject.
Kira was like, she's very good at kind of redirecting conversation.
Deflecting.
So... and that has happened occasionally where I said, oh my God. And then the other day I said, oh my God, I've turned into this idiot. We were with a friend of my stepson's parents, and we were talking about traveling or something, and his wife had said something about being to New York City, and she didn't like New York because she thought it was really filthy. And so this guy's wife, who I just met right there, the woman's husband says, wow. She said, well, I told my wife, you obviously haven't, traveled very much. And then I jumped in and said, yeah, like you ever been to India? Okay. Their last name is Patel.
No. Oh. Jimmy.
And I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me?
Some
the hell is wrong with me?
Jake, I'm going to kick you now.
Never change. Wow. JB.
Barnes, you've done that. You just don't know it.
Not me.
Come on,
No,
Barnes.
no.
Leslie, Lanny's never said anything that you've been
That's
embarrassed
a whole
like
other
that?
segment.
Yes, come on.
This is 99X.
We just extend our really heartfelt gratitude to all of the programming directors and general managers and everyone that has decided to put their trust in us, adding this program, The Guy Benson Show, to their lineup. Then a few more additions this week. KMJ in Fresno, California. KTMA in Charleston, South Carolina. WLOB in Portland, Maine. And AM 890, The Big 89, WLS in Chicago. And I just want to say one quick thing about WLS in Chicago, if I could. I started my career in the city of Chicago. I graduated from Northwestern in 2007, and one of the rival stations in Chicago, WIND 560, Marcus Brown, Dave Santrella, they gave me my start. And I did a weekend show, a Sunday night show there for years in my 20s, early 20s. I could not believe my good fortune. And they let me sort of cut my teeth and grow and figure out what worked and didn't work. And I have maintained a great relationship with them. This show actually aired in the wee hours of the morning on tape delay for a while on WIND. And then an opening occurred at the Big 89, WLS. And they came to us, and there was a deal reached to put this show all 3 hours live in Chicago. And of course, I eagerly accepted, just elated by this development. I did want to thank my friends at the other station for giving me that opportunity years ago in 2008, putting faith in like a 22, 23-year-old. Just incredible. And they hold a place in my heart. Now, do I hope to beat them every day in the ratings now at WLS? Absolutely. Do I intend to do that? Yes. But it's with a spirit of friendly competition. And what's really special to me, I'm not from Chicago. A lot of people think I'm from Chicago because I went to school there for 4 years, because I started my career there for 3 more years. People kind of got it in their brains, a lot of folks, that I'm from the city of Chicago or the suburbs of Chicago. No, it's a great place. Setting aside the weather, setting aside the politics and the corruption, it's a great place. That means a lot to me. And for those 7 years that I spent in Chicago, because I am from overseas, I was born overseas, grew up in the New York area. But while I was there, really important years, college and beyond, I did a lot of driving in my car. And when I wanted to listen to the greatest conservative radio talk show host of my lifetime or any lifetime, Rush Limbaugh, the home for Rush in Chicago was WLS. I mean, I could sing the jingles, right? I have them memorized, right? I would hear the jingles at the top of the hour going into the news. So I'd listen to Rush on the EIB network, talent on loan from God, and all of that. And just the idea that now my show, our show, is airing on WLS, that same station, 50,000 watts, a beacon throughout the Midwest, it does feel a little bit surreal and like a dream come true. So not to downplay any of my excitement about any of the stations that I just listed, and there are some big ones. And no matter where you live, we're just so excited that you're here. I just had to take a moment and a point of privilege to talk about WLS in Chicago because it feels personally significant to me. And there's just this sense of deep appreciation and responsibility that I just wanted to put out there. And it might seem a little sappy or sentimental, but I'm not going to do this on a regular basis. I just wanted to get off on that foot and give you all that insight into sort of where my career started and where we are now.